Next up, we have Billy Jason demoing Piki. I'm really stoked to have Billy here. I personally am like a big fan of turntable, and I even have a pack of sticky bits, which most of you probably don't know what that is, but I don't know. I collect these things. And sticky bits was just a cool idea.
I think so too.
But nonetheless, I love that you guys have turntable and now you have another product. I think it's really important to iterate and to come up with new things and continue to evolve. And I look forward to your demo.
Cool. Thanks for having me. And happy to be here. And turntable, we started with the idea that listening to music with other people is better than trying to have automatic algorithms or anything else trying to figure out what you want to listen to. And we kind of proved the point with turntable. We saw that the quality of music and the enjoyment that people were having was much higher, and music discovery went way up. The one problem with turntable was that you actually had to be there at the same time with everybody else to actually partake in their music. So more than a year ago, we started building this app called Piki. It's actually available in the App Store right now. You can download it. And we're going to be opening up the web version next week, and I'll give everybody the first sneak peek of that. So you guys are going to see some stuff that nobody else has seen yet. So the idea of Piki is really simple, and it's kind of taking the idea of turntable and just kind of making it a bit more passive. Imagine just taking all of your friends that you love their taste in music, and not just friends, because we all have friends that have really shitty music taste. And so it's like cherry picking the friends that you actually want to listen to, and then also finding all your other musical soulmates that are out there. And we found that in turntable, that there's just so many people that aren't connected to you yet, and we have tons of people that found new friends. I don't know if anybody in this room has found people that they didn't know before, but we've had relationships form through turntable, and we've had lifelong friends form, and pretty much our entire company are people that love turntable and decided to start working together. So that's something really strong, and it goes beyond just your friends' network, and we think is very important, not only just music discovery, but people discovery, finding people that are identical to you in musical taste. So I'm just going to put the mic down for a second and set up an actual demo. Cool, that worked. Okay, so let me just kind of show you how Piki works as an iPhone app. The main experience is this player. So you'll see that people are actually coming up and playing next songs. We don't show you what the song is, but who is the next person to play a song for you. And these people are people that I'm following. So in this example, Bianca has her profile, her followers, and picks are a lot like the equivalent of tweeting. So you follow people, and you pick songs that you love. You can write stuff about them. And build up your profile of music that you love. So based off of all the people I'm following, and also how I want to tune my radio, because you might not want to listen to everything from everybody you're following. That's one of the things we found out. I would love if you can just say I want to listen to all music from everybody, but it's a little eclectic. So like for instance, I'm listening to indie right now from the people I'm following. And it basically filters down to, these are people that have indie picks for me to listen to. And so this pick from Starfucker, which is a good song, has all of this information, and it shows you how people, so this is really like one of the first music apps that tries to really be social from the ground up, and not just expose playlists or anything like that. It comes full circle. It shows you how people react to your music. So you can see here that one person repicked this. It's a lot like retweeting or reblogging, and they added it to their own profile. We also have this novel idea of reactions. So we really wanted to try and figure out how do you react to music. Music comments are like the worst thing online if you actually look at them. And what people are actually trying to do is show some emotion. And so we built these reactions that you can give. And all this stuff comes back in the feed, and I see how people are reacting to my music. So don't judge me, but this is my music, and how people like it, repick it, you know, what they say about it. Architecture in Helsinki, awesome band, and you can get all this information. You know, we have standard, since we're a social app, we have our inbox with messages. You can contact anybody you want. This is my profile with all of my pics. Since I only have 5 minutes, I'll jump into the web version, which was literally shipped 15 minutes ago by our talented Hans over here. So this is our homepage, and if you guys, a little trick since we're not launching the web yet, and so hopefully everybody can keep this a little secret. But if you download the iPhone app and register on the iPhone app, you can then come down here and hit the little beta login here, and it'll actually let you into the web version. So don't tell anybody. So this is what the new player looks like, and it looks very similar to the iOS version. So you can see here on Mindy, it's the same song that was about to play. Actually, this was old. If I click play, it'll update to the same song. It's kind of cool that the same song starts and stops. It's all synced between your phone and web, so as you go back and forth between them, it's all the same. And same information here, so the person who repicked it reactions. We do all these other tags. You can add tags, whatever you want to add or listen to. If I want to also turn on indie rock, you'll see that indie rock went on here. And since we can only give you previews of songs as well, we link out to a bunch of services, so you can route it to Spotify or iTunes, or you can just listen to the video on YouTube. And then same kind of thing. Here's my profile, all the songs that I've been picking, and my feed. And that's pretty much Piki. We tried to keep it really simple and really refined into just like what's the easiest way to listen to an awesome mix of all the songs from my friends to just kind of hit play and start listening to.
Cool. Questions?
Any questions?
So I think you just hit on it, but the play at the top, this is you logging your own, you're listening to the full track, and then when you see it come up on somebody else's list, it's on the preview?
Yeah, so when you're actually in the player, it's like a normal radio experience. You know, if you, instead of using like Pandora, for example, you can just swap this in. It follows similar rules of like we have to abide by many of the same rules, so you get 6 skips, but all you have to do is actually add more genres, and then you get more skips. If I actually then go to somebody's profile, like Bianca's profile, and I try and like listen to this XX song, this is a 30-second sample. But if it comes up in the player, then you'll hear the whole thing.
I'm confused. Your friend, how's the connection with the people, if you were a turntable user, that you followed on Turntable, that you fanned or followed on Turntable? Is that part of who your friends are, or is this completely independent of that?
So we actually started first building it that it was the same thing, and then we decided to separate them. When everybody here signs up for a Piki account, it's basically a new account with no connections. And during the onboarding process, you can link your Turntable account, and then you can find all of your Turntable people that you fanned and start listening to them. So you can very, very easily use both services. And we're still working on Turntable. Turntable has been turning into more of like an event space for artists, and it's becoming more and more real time, while this is becoming the more passive version of listening to your friends' music.
And then my follow-up question is, now that you finally have like a real radio service, will you do a Sonos integration at some point?
We will. I'm actually pretty excited to get Sonos in here. This version will always be free, and we want to have a subscription version of Piki that allows for some more granular controls, like I only want to listen to Debbie's music today, and I want to put it on my Sonos. So we'll have a nice low price for that.
Well, SoundCloud is free, and I listen to that on my Sonos.
Well,
It doesn't have to be
we
streamed.
didn't make money at some point.
Hey, I have a question. What's your? Can you speak on your Facebook integration and how you're planning on creating a viral element to this?
Sure. So it's definitely important to find your Facebook friends, to find your Twitter friends, and if you click those buttons when you sign up or on the web version, you'll see all the people that are in the system right now. Since we just launched a couple weeks ago, it's probably not going to be a lot of people yet. And actually, we just submitted an update to our iPhone app to allow you to invite friends from Facebook as well. And when you hear songs that you like, or when you pick new music, let me just throw an example in here. So, yeah, I like Arcade Fire. When you pick a song, you have basically share buttons as well. So these will tweet out and also post on Facebook. If I click this, I don't think I'm authorized on this computer yet. So then we have those other integration points.
The free version's going to run advertising like Pandora does also?
So I'm going to try my hardest for as long as I can to never have audio ads in any free version of our products.
Then the only way you're going to make money from the subscription like premium user and keep it free.
Yeah, free will be free. I mean, at some point in the future there might be like more like banner ad type things, but never audio ads. I think they just kill the user experience, and we can make money in better ways. Yeah.
Where's the content actually?
So-
Audio, but also just, I guess I'm curious if you guys are using the APIs, like the master.
Yeah, so we were previously using a company called MediaNet as our media provider, and we just recently switched to 7 Digital. And the main reason for that is they are better for international expansion, and that's one of our goals this year, to try and open this up internationally.
So is that content monetized?
Uh,
I mean, do the artists make money?
Yeah, so we actually, for every single song that we play per stream, we pay a rate, and that's how come, like, you know, we always do have to factor in as a company, how are we going to eventually make money, because we pay all of the labels pretty large sums of money every month for all the songs that are played, and all of that money is supposed to trickle back down to the artists. Who knows how much actually makes it to them, but that's between the labels and the artists.
If I bring in my turntable account, do I get my cool little avatar too, or?
We don't do any like importing of that yet, but what you can do is if you do have a turntable account, and you'll see my turntable account here, we have a little import music feature. So once you do link your turntable account, you'll see all of basically your turntable queue, and you can pick songs directly into Piki to make it a little easier to populate your Piki feed. Although the one thing that or profile rather, the one thing that we're really trying to emphasize here is that we really want you to just pick the songs that you love, because if everybody only picks the songs that they love instead of like scrobbling, for example, just the quality of the music will be much higher for everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself, how do you compare to services like This Is My Jam and Soundtrack?
Yeah, so I mean, they all have their own kind of similar spin on how to make music social. This Is My Jam. You know, there's definitely similar things here. Like we do have a reaction here called Song of the Day. You can only use this once, so that's kind of like your jam of the day. Soundtracking doesn't actually let you, like the main thing we wanted to do here is have a really easy way to consume music. So a lot of people out there, a lot of services are trying to have us consume music in the same way as we consume photos and text, and we're really fast reading text and looking at photos, but we're really slow at listening to music. We can only listen to one song at a time. And so we all think that music discovery, as far as listening, is profoundly wrong, how everybody's doing it. And so what we're trying to do is, there's no real feed of like, this is all the things people are picking. The way that you listen to music is you just jump into the player and you click play. So we wanted to make that really easy, and that's how you consume all the music from your friends. Click play and hear that assortment of music.
Okay.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thanks, everybody.
So-